The Lord be with you. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Luke. Some Pharisees came to Jesus and said, "Go away, leave this area because Herod wants to kill you." He replied, "Go and tell that fox, 'Behold, I cast out demons, and I perform healings today and tomorrow. On the third day I accomplish my purpose. Yet I must continue on my way today, tomorrow, and the following day, for it is impossible that a prophet should die outside of Jerusalem. Jerusalem, Jerusalem, you who kill the prophets and stone those sent to you. How many times I yearned to gather your children together, as a hen gathers her brood under her wings, but you were unwilling. Behold, your house will be abandoned. But I tell you, you will not see me until the time comes when you say, Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord." The Gospel of the Lord. If you haven't already, make sure you grab one of those All Souls envelopes. It's one of the most beautiful things of our Catholic faith. If we're still trying to find some more if we run out, so we'll put out some more shortly, especially by this weekend. But during the month of November, all of the prayers of all the masses, they all go towards our beloved ones who have died. And we remember them. Our parents, our aunts, our uncles, our grandparents, our great-grandparents, our kids, friends, all those people that we miss. In the month of November, the Catholic Church now turns our attention on them and we offer our masses for them. So make sure you grab the envelopes, write the names down of your loved ones on there. If you want to put a donation in, you're not obligated by any means. Whatever you want to give, something or nothing. But the most important thing, I want their names. Because we're going to offer masses for them. And that's one of the most charitable acts we can give our loved ones. So make sure, I want to emphasize that. Grab those envelopes, put the names on it so we can remember them at the holy altar. Because look what our Lord wants to do today. This day which we celebrate for all of the souls. Look at Jesus. They warned Jesus, Herod wants to kill you. Look at his response. You go and tell that fox what I'm doing. I don't care what he wants to do with me. Do you hear what he says? Our Lord, he says, you go tell that fox, I will be here today, tomorrow, and the next day. I will be here if he wants to come after me. In a sense, what Jesus is saying is that I am running towards the machine gun fire, and I don't care about Herod. Because something greater is happening here than Herod has. Because what does Herod care about? He cares about the dumb things that the world always cares about. Money, power, honor, and pleasure. He thinks about himself. That is what the world always does. Thinks about themselves all the time. But Jesus says, no, I got something more important. Regardless of how you treat me, humanity, I would lay down my life for all of you. Spit on me, kill me, nail me to a tree, mock me, crown me with thorns, whip me. Guess what? I am here. You see what Jesus says towards the end? He says, look at his heart. And he says, Jerusalem, Jerusalem. He's standing outside. We even know where this happened. There's a beautiful Catholic chapel outside of Jerusalem, outside of the walls of that city. It's called Dominus Flevit. In Latin means the Lord wept. Because he's standing outside the walls of Jerusalem, and he's about to go in because he knows what's going to happen, because the moment he walks in there, they're going to arrest him and kill him. And he's standing outside and he says, Jerusalem, how you killed the prophets and stoned those sent to you. Again, all of the prophets that God sends into the world to redeem us, to call us back to him. And then what do we always do? We spit in his face. And yet he still pursues us. He's always after us, coming after us. And look at this beautiful image he uses. How I yearned to gather you like children as a hen gathers her brood, but yet you were unwilling. The passion of God's love for us should bring us to tears. You know, last Sunday when they asked him, Lord, what is the most important commandment? And he says, love God. In other words, love me with all of your heart, your soul, and your mind. And that means if I were to love God in that way, I must die to myself. I must throw away all sin, all pride, and let it all go. And to follow him. And the question always is it worth it? Is it worth it? And each of us have to answer that question.